Hi and welcome again to Round Ball. I'm Melvin.
And I'm Joel.
Today we're going to be discussing on everything that's gone on in the Euros. We can't wait, so let's get into it.
Let's go. Alright, so for our first segment, we will be talking about the group stages and the people who have gone through and who have unfortunately left the tournament. So we're going to start with Group A. In Group A was Italy, Wales, Switzerland and Turkey. And Italy finished top of the group, 9 points, with not even conceding a single goal. That's how good they were in this tournament. And I'm very excited to see how they could do in the knockout stages. And Wales finished second in a really, really impressive performance in the group stage, and I feel like they are going to be a really, really decent side in the knockout stages. And Switzerland and Turkey finished third and and Switzerland and Turkey finished third and fourth consecutively, and Switzerland qualified as one of the top four best third place teams. And unfortunately, Turkey are now out of the tournament, and they were pretty shambolic in my opinion. What are your thoughts on Turkey, Alden?
Turkey, a lot of people said that Turkey would be the dark horse for this tournament. Well, you remember that you and I agreed that Italy was going to be kind of like the dark horse of the tournament, and I think both of us never saw Turkey as a threat.
I didn't think Turkey was going to be good. I thought Turkey was going to be, even if they did well, I thought it was going to be a shock in my opinion. Turkey, many people will say they were going to be dark horses. They were actually a white horse, the opposite of a dark horse. They were so bad. They were really, really, really.
I agree with you on that. I didn't think that Turkey would do extremely well, or I didn't have high hopes for them.
Alright, so let's move on to Group B. In Group B was Belgium, Denmark, Finland, and Russia. And Belgium, of course, they topped the group. Of course, they topped the group with 9 points, and obviously a very strong showing from Belgium. They have a really good squad in my opinion, and I feel like they are a very strong contender to go on to win the whole thing. And the team that finished second was Denmark, and Denmark was a really, really big talking point in the tournament because they had a whole host of drama happening around them. And of course, in the first match, Christian Eriksen, who was supposed to be, or who could have still been their strong player, of course, he had a really, really bad injury, and the morale was down, to be fair. But I felt like the Denmark team, they put a really, really strong showing in the group stage. What are your thoughts on that, Alden?
Yes, I think Denmark has got to be everyone's second favorite team in the tournament. So everyone is going to be supporting Denmark after the team is supporting. In fact, we know that both of us after England, we're definitely supporting Denmark because these guys are Vikings and really good. Great team.
Alright, so moving on to third place in Group B, it was Finland. Finland, they performed really well against Denmark, and I feel like they could have gone through. It's just that they were not one of the top 3 best teams, and unfortunately they are out of the tournament, and as well as Russia, who had a really, really poor showing as well. Alright, going on to Group C, it was Netherlands, Austria and Ukraine, and obviously at the bottom we have North Macedonia. Number 1 was Netherlands. They had a typical showing of the Netherlands. I feel like obviously they have a really, really strong squad, and they proved it as well. But I feel like, no offense to any other nations in this group, they had a particularly easy group, so I want to see how they will do in the knockout stages. And in second place it was Austria, who in my opinion also thought they were going to go through. And in third place was Ukraine, who, even though they will finish third, they will still go through because they're one of the best top 3 teams. And in our predictions, if I'm not mistaken, we put Ukraine at second. I thought Ukraine would have done better with all the players they had, but they still went through, and still props to Ukraine. And obviously, fourth place, North Macedonia. What are your thoughts on North Macedonia, Alden?
New team. Obviously, we predicted North Macedonia to go out in the first round. It's great for Ukraine that they've gone through. They'll be playing Sweden in the round of 16. That would be interesting to watch. Holland is going to be playing the Czech Republic round of 16. That I think would be kind of like their toughest opponents yet. Austria is going to be playing Italy, so good luck to them. Alright, now for Group D. Group D, we have England, Croatia, Czech Republic, and Scotland. England finishing the group top without conceding a single goal, just as Italy, and Croatia finishing second, Czech Republic finishing third, albeit them for finishing in third. They still qualified in the round of 16 because they're one of the best placed teams. And Scotland, heartbreak for Scotland. I think we put Scotland as one of the teams to qualify in it.
Yeah, I think we put Scotland as second, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so heartbreak for Scotland. It's quite sad to see Scotland go because I like the Scotland team to be fair.
Yeah, I also personally like the Scotland team.
I felt like their team had a lot of inspiration, creativity, but they didn't have finishing or guile. What do you think? Yeah, because every time they get the ball into the final third, but there was just no finishing.
I felt like, yeah, if they had a better striker, no offense to Lyndon Dijk or Che Adams, it's just that I think if they had a little bit more talent up front, I feel like they would have gone through, because you look at the chances they had against England, they could have easily scored 1 or 2 goals. The chances they had against Croatia, unfortunately, Croatia had just too much for them. Obviously, Modric with a super goal, and against Czech Republic, they had, even though they lost 2-0, I think, they had a lot of chances. And I feel like they could have gone through if they had more.
Yeah, agree with you on that, Joe, because I feel like the Czech Republic game, even though they lost 2-0, I feel like Scotland played the better football. We had so many good chances. Lyndon Dykes missed a few chances. John McGinn missed a few chances. Then, and there was just no finishing. I think that's the only thing that if they had the prowess in attacking, I think they would have gone through easy. Now we look at Group E, where Sweden topped the group in a group where we predicted Spain to top. Spain has come in second, Slovakia in third, and Poland, Robert Lewandowski and co out of the Euros in fourth.
Look, Poland was just terrible in this tournament. Slovakia also was terrible in this tournament. They were both horrible. Did you see that Dubravka own goal against Spain? Oh my goodness, that was...
Man was playing volleyball.
Yo, that's right. Someone said that he should be called up to the Spain national volleyball side, because that's one of the most bizarre own goals I've ever seen. And Spain was they were really boring in this tournament. I really thought they were, bar that third match against Slovakia, they were really boring against Poland and Sweden. In Sweden, I feel like, you never know with Sweden, because they could also, I don't want to say this, but because this term has been thrown around a lot, they could be a dark horse. Look at I've been really impressed with Alexander Isak. Yeah, he's been superb. His dribbling, his strength, his style, his finishing has been really good.
Yeah, Joel, you've been just going on and on about him.
Yo, I really want him to come to the Premier League. I want to see him in the Premier League. I just want to see him perform there, and I just want to watch him,
Okay, and now moving on to Group F, the group of death. France has topped the group, Germany coming in second, Portugal third, and a very good performance by Hungary.
Yeah, I agree.
But it was great watching Hungary. It was always entertainment. It was the opposite of watching England and Spanish games, because it was just pure entertainment.
It was 100%. I think Hungary should have been everyone's second. Bar Denmark, they also could have been one of the teams that the neutrals would have supported, because they were the underdogs in this team. And to be fair, they did not play like underdogs. They played like a team that have been playing for a long time against 3 big nations who have won the World Cups and Euros before. And I feel like they have no shame at all in going out, because they play really well.
Yeah, and that's the group stages. And in the round of 16, Wales will be playing Denmark, Italy will be playing Austria, Holland will be playing the Czech Republic, Belgium will be playing Portugal. That is gonna be a fantastic match to watch. I can't wait for that one. That's gonna be a blockbuster. Spain playing Croatia. Joel and I are just hoping that Spain just
show up.
Yeah, just play better. Something. And France plays Switzerland. England plays Germany, and Sweden plays Ukraine. England and Germany at Wembley. I remember that game where Frank Lampard scored that goal against Manuel
Oh,
Neuer,
yeah.
he was disallowed. And I remember that game because ever since then I've had a grudge on Germany.
But to be fair,
And-
the Germans said that it was revenge for 1966. So, I mean, you gotta look at it both ways still. But obviously, England and Germany, I think England would have been happy with that draw because they could have played Portugal or France. Even though, at one point, even Hungary could have been playing England. That was how crazy Group F was.
Yep, that at one point exactly. But you see the point of it, and I saw this online as well. This was this one guy took this to Twitter. He said that if you want England to draw and drop points so that they play easier opponents like let's say Hungary or Portugal would have been easier. Now the thing is, if you are gonna be winners of a tournament, I think it's better to win it if you beat all the big teams thoroughly, play better football than them. Yeah, I think that's better than playing the small teams and then hoping for luck and then going through, because that at the end of the day won't feel like a big win. What is your say on that?
Yeah, to be fair, I agree with what they say because they will need to, prove a point, win this tournament.
Exactly. Yeah.
They need to have a really good balance around the team, and they just need to work hard. They want to win any tournament, and this is an international tournament. It's not like domestic tournaments. You need to have hard work and everything to win an international tournament. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And don't forget to click on the notification bell to keep in touch with our latest videos. And leave your comments down below on what has been your favorite moment in the Euro so far and who you think will be going through to the next round. My name is Eldon.
And I'm Joel. And we are the Round Ball.